Hi everyone. So if you've never purchased them before or you are somehow unfamiliar with the orange package before you, today I have got a pocamarket haul ready to open. I think there are about 24 cards in here, so I just thought I'd unbox and also give my thoughts and opinions on pocamarket as a service. I've used them 3 or 4 times now, so I've kind of established a pretty good understanding of how the website works, and I feel like whenever I watch other hauls, people mention some things that I agree and disagree with, but I think people sometimes leave out key bits of information that are really important if you are wanting to use the service. So I'm gonna open my package, show you the cards I got, and then as I'm sorting through and showing you them, I thought I would talk about my pros and cons, of which I've got a little list here of my pros and cons. So if you've never used pocamarket before, they ship all of their packages in those orange bubble mailer bags, and then also in these really handy little clear boxes, which are really useful for like storing cards for before you've put them in your binders and whatnot. A really cute little thank you card. I have really mixed feelings when it comes to pocamarket. I love them sometimes, and then on other times they really annoy me, but I'll get into that. So this is my stack of cards that I've got this time. As you can see, it is predominantly a Vernon and a couple of TXT takens, so I'm going to just move the box to the side and we will start going through them. So the first card I have is this one from TXT's Deco Kit. I believe this is the pre-order card. I bought the Deco Kit, but I bought it in like the secondary stock, so I missed out on the pre-order benefits. This was the last card I needed to kind of complete all of the Deco Kit stuff. Next I have this one, which is from Act Boy, their first online concert. I still haven't completed it. It's really bad. I'm only missing one more. I'm missing 2 out of 10. So if you see it, if you have it, please let me know. I really need it. I can't find it anywhere. Next, I have this Vernon card. I'm pretty sure this is from just a random DVD or something. I don't really know. It's definitely something Soul. With Vernon, I just buy random stuff because he's really affordable on pocamarket. I got this one because 1, this outfit is really good, and 2, he's smiling and has really cute hair in it. And it's hard to find Vernon cards when he's smiling, so I couldn't not get that one. Next, I have this one from You Make My Day. I'm gonna be honest, this one was a little bit expensive, but I've been searching for You Make My Day, You Made My Dawn for a really long time, so when I saw that they had all of them on there, I just kind of couldn't really resist. And these cards are so cute. I mean, look at him. One of his best cards ever, to be honest. As is this one, which is also You Make My Day. I'm so happy to have this finally. It's such a really cute card. Like, come on. He's so adorable. Next, continuing on with You Make My Day, the follow version. Again, these ones weren't the cheapest Vernon cards, but for Vernon they were still pretty good. I really couldn't not. I'm gonna run out of space very quickly. Next, this one is Set the Sun. Another really cute card. Yeah, another You Make My Day one. I completed the set. I decided to just go ahead and buy all of them. Yet another super cute card. I like this era for Vernon because, you know, they're all somewhat slightly different. I know that these two, I mean, they're pretty similar, but on the most part, he does give a bit of variety. We have this one, which is the last You Make My Day card. I'm assuming this one is Set the Sun. So cute. His hair is so fluffy. Yeah. These cards are like really annoying to try and find. These albums aren't included in the restock that Pledis have done, so still glad that I got my hands on these. Now we move on to You Made My Dawn, which again, I decided to just complete. These ones were way cheaper than You Make My Day. And we kind of resort back to standard Vernon with his flat, kind of pouty faces, I guess I'd say. Super cute. I'm just going to scooch these about. I think that's as good as it's going to get. Continuing on, we have more You Made My Dawn. I really like these ones as well. I think his hair is really good in this era. I'm gonna completely run out of space. I'm sorry in advance. More You Made My Dawn, this time Dawn version. I think this was the most expensive one of the You Made My Dawn set. It's just, the difference between like these 2 eras is really bemusing to me. He went from like Happy Little Sunshine to emo. The 4th one, looking a bit like a Cullen in this one. This one from Eternal Sunshine. Again, super cute. And lastly, this final one for You Made My Dawn. Really, really cute. I think this one might be my favourite one from the Dawn set. His shirt is really cute. We're now moving into just some more odd bits and bobs for Vernon. So I have some unearned cards. If you watched my 17 binder tour, you'll know that I'm only missing a few unearned PCs. I went back and double checked with this. I'm only missing one now. So I have this one from Begin, which I'm pretty sure completes Begin for me. I have this one from The Poet. This one drove me nuts. Took me forever to find this card for a price that was not like ridiculously higher than the rest of his unearned stuff. And then we have this one from Real. Again, one that just seemed to take forever to find. They have the final unearned PC that I need on Pocamarket at the moment, but it's like $4. And I'm not about to pay that for a single unearned PC when this one cost me $1. The last 6 are just kind of random merchy pre-order kind of stuff. This one is from the 4th Carrot Land or something like that. It's just so cute. As you can see, I just pick up the most random Vernon stuff, because how could I not want to buy this one when I saw it for like 50 cents? I don't know why my camera is not wanting to focus on him. Hang on. Okay, there we go. Yeah, he's super cute. Next we have another one that there is no reason why I bought this at all. I just couldn't resist it. I want to say it's Ideal Cut, a merch card. Hello. Can we take a minute? It's so cute. So adorable. Again, sorry about my super uneven blanket. We've only got 4 left. Next we have this one from the Weverse card holder. They did like a card holder for all of their group, all of the Weverse groups at the time, like 17, TXT and hyphen BTS. I think that was it. There might be more, I'm not sure. And this is his one. It's giving like country club dad polo shirt. I think it's still cute, and it was 50 cents, so why wouldn't I? Next we have this one, which was Hengre Richening, I want to say. This one is just really cute. Just have to go up and try and reorganize again because I ran out of space. I'm hoping the last 2 will fit in this section. This next one is Ataka Apple Music. I really like this kind of, it's like a music video outfit. I just sort of needed like 1 more or 2 more cards to finish my Ataka pre-order pages, so I decided to get this one, and lastly to get this Yuzu one from Ataka 2. It's either D or G, I think. They had so many rounds of Yuzu for Ataka that I just gave up trying to guess. That's one I had, and that is my entire haul. I will try and just reorganize this a little bit better and then come back and talk through my pros and cons list. So this is about the best I can get it, just as I talk through my little pros and cons list that I mentioned. I'll also flash them up on the screen as well and kind of give a little bit more detail. So Pocamarket, if you don't know and you've never used it before, is basically just like an online marketplace where they have a bunch of groups, a bunch of cards, and you just go on, click purchase, and it kind of adds it to your digital collection. You can have a maximum, well, I don't think there's a maximum cards you can have in your collection, but you can ship out a maximum of 40 cards per shipment. On face value, there doesn't seem to be a storage limit, but they do kind of charge a storage fee at the end of the period based on how long the cards have been in there. There is a spreadsheet which apparently breaks down kind of the charges and the fees that they add. It is a really helpful tool for kind of bulking up collections, and they do have a decent selection of cards on there, but as I said, there are, in my opinion, some pros and some cons that kind of make me hesitate to use them sometimes. So in my opinion, the first pro is that, in my experience, they have a really big variety of cards that you can purchase. So as you can just sort of see from here, they have a lot of album cards, they have merch cards, they have DVD cards, they have mini tour cards, they have pre-order cards, fan sign cards. I only really ever purchase for 17, TXT, sometimes in Hypen, but they have a really good, decent selection for the most part. If you're just kind of looking for odd bits and bobs, maybe Pocamarket has it. I think the way that they work is they buy sets from Korean sellers, and then they just sort of redistribute with prices and stuff, because I have no idea where they got all these cards from. Oops. When they're like hardly ever available elsewhere. My second pro is that they have a really easy to use system. So as I said, essentially all you do is you click on the card, you click either buy now or add to collection, check a couple of boxes that says you agree to the terms that you can't cancel it, and then it gets added to your digital collection where you can see all of the cards. I'll throw up a screen recording of my current collection so you can see what I mean. So easy, unlike other proxy services like unclear and Buy, where maybe it kind of looks really weird and you have to wait for the purchase to be bought and the purchase to arrive to the warehouse. This is all organized already, and it is super easy. You can also search for certain cards. So if you wanted to search for like a Vernon FML card, you could go to the Vernon section, type in FML, click enter, and it would bring up all the cards they have, including album, pre-order, fan sign, all that sort of stuff. It's also really easy to consolidate. You'll like tap all the cards you want to add to the shipment and then click continue to shipment, and it will kind of compile them all together. My third pro, which can kind of come in at a con at times, is that they have decent prices sometimes. I collect Taken and Vernon, so my experience is that the cards are so well priced. So like the Ode cards, these were all like 50 cents each. These like maximum $2 each. I don't pay a lot of money on pocamarket. Obviously You Make My Day was a different story. I think a couple of these went into double digits, but I understood that I was making that decision. They can be really good for finding some good deals. They can be really good for finding some super obscure stuff for decent prices as well that maybe you've never seen before. However, something that kind of leads into a bit of a con with pricing is that they fluctuate. They operate off of a kind of demand system. So if you buy a card, it could then increase in price for the next person. So for example, with an Ode and with You Make My Day and stuff, they have multiple copies of the card in stock. So as I was buying these, I had charged to my account the correct amount I needed to secure all of them, with a bit of extra change at the end. And after I bought 3, the other 3 went up in price. So they'd been like $6 or something, and they'd gone up to $7.50. And it's kind of really frustrating because obviously they operate on this supply demand, which makes it really hard to know how much I'm going to be spending. And with an Ode, for example, I was buying them and this one was like 50 cents, and as I bought it, went back, it went up to $1.50 with the next person. So it is a little bit frustrating that that happens. They do also member price, as a lot of other places do, but you know, Vernon's and Ode is like $1 to $3. Other members are like $5 up. It's kind of insane. My biggest con for this is that unlike places like Neokio, Buy, just other places like Instagram and eBay and stuff, you cannot charge a custom amount to your wallet. Pocamarket operates off of a wallet system where you charge money to your wallet and it's there and you kind of spend it until it's empty, but you have to put a set amount on. You can't decide to like charge $3.50 or like $22 or something if a card you want is that much. You have to do like $5, $10, $20, $30, $50, which is really frustrating. It means that I always end up with odd bits and bobs of change in my account. Like I think I've had 35 cents in there that I've not been able to get rid of because the cards obviously are all different prices and I can't choose a specific amount that I want to add onto there. Also, they obviously have a fee. I'm not sure what the percentage is, but for example, like a 50-cent card will become $1, a $1.50 card will become $2 and stuff like that. So again, it makes it hard to know how much exactly you need to charge to your account. Additionally, this kind of ties in that their shipping fee is really expensive sometimes. In order to try and ship all of this to my address in the UK, they wanted me to pay $46. I did not pay $46. I instead sent it to my friend's Korean address, which cost $13, and then the EMS from her address to her was $3 or something. So instead of 46, I ended up paying 16 total, which was way more worth it. Their shipping fee never used to be that expensive. I think I paid 25 to 30 first time round, and it just kind of started getting more expensive. In part, I think that was to do with the fact that some of these were in their storage for a really long time, but I thought it was a ridiculous amount to try and get me to pay $46 to ship it. And obviously, because the fee is so high, you do need to bulk up your amount so it's worthwhile. You know, I have like 24 cards here or something, so it works out quite cheap, like 50p per card or something. But if it was 46, that would have been like $2 shipping fee per card, which then makes some of the deals like this not worth it really. So you just have to be clever about what you're buying, how much you're buying, and if you have the ability, ship it to a Korean address because it makes it so much more affordable. My last con, which relates to the shipping fee being high, kind of also ties into the not being able to charge custom amount. So they have a flat rate shipping fee. Whether you have 1 card, 12 cards or 40 cards, it will be the same amount of shipping to you. So what really annoys me is that I then can't just charge the shipping amount. Like, I don't know why they can't implement a feature that, you know, you say I want to ship all these cards, okay, now pay shipping fee separately and just go through PayPal that way. Because if my shipping fee is $44 or something, $46, I can't charge $46 to the account. I have to charge $50, which then means that I'm left with $4 in my account that I am not spending, that I then need to use another batch to use up the amount, if that makes sense. And it really annoys me. I can get behind the idea of charging money to the account to then use to buy the cards. I'm fine with that. But when it's like a flat rate every time, I don't know why they can't just let me charge the shipping fee like other places do, like Neokyo or whatever. Neokyo and Bai do have a system where you can charge money and use a wallet, but then when it comes to shipping the parcel, it's just a separate fee in itself, which I like a lot more. So just like overall, I have like mixed feelings with pocamarket. They used to be really good. I used to love them. They were super cheap and super affordable, but their prices have definitely gone up the more well-known they've become. I do have another batch still ongoing. I will probably continue to use them for Vernon because they are super useful, but they do have frustrating elements on top of their good ones. So if you are collecting like a popular member in 17, if you're collecting Mingyu or Jonghan or something, it's probably not going to be worth your while. But if you're collecting someone like Sungwon, Dino, Vernon, it's like a gold mine. Pretty much all of my Vernon album cards have been completed using this service because he's just pennies. Like, these are fan sign cards. This one was like $2, $3, $4 or whatever. You can't get those prices anywhere else for him. The other member equivalents are way more, like way more. Even for Taehyun up here, this card was like 50 cents, but like a Troy line equivalent would be like $3. So you win some, you lose some. I think as a service for kind of just completing odd bits and bobs, it's really helpful, but I wouldn't use it as like your main photo card buying service because it can add up in price quite a lot. So yeah, that is my pocamarket unboxing. I hope you have enjoyed it and that I've been somewhat helpful in explaining my personal feelings towards the service as someone based in the UK. And yeah, we will be storing all of these towards the end of the month. I hope to see you then. Bye.